Hello everybody, my name is Bearzilla and welcome to another episode of Top 10 Banners. Today we have super duper awesome banners. I say that every episode, I gotta admit right now. But that's because every single banner, I just love every single one so stinking much. I also wanted to say a shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for leaving your awesome likes, your awesome comments, your awesome banner submissions, just everything. Thank you guys so much. I read every single comment. And I just want to say everyone is appreciated. Even though I don't respond to everyone, it's still super appreciated. I'm so thankful. So we have another two super cool banners here. I'm just gonna say right out. A lot of these are submitted. Let me see. Okay, this one, the Yin and Yang one, was both Zachary Mendeleev and Brenton Phillips sent me the same banner. But I'm just gonna say both of you, thank you. The Wolvite Plays has sent this banner, and then the Heart one was by Philly Sky. So thank you guys so much for those banner submissions. And guys, and if you want to be in the next Top 10 Banners episode, please link your banners in the comments below. Do not link them anymore in the previous episodes, as this is going to be the latest one and I'll only be looking at the latest ones. And I also want to say that if you guys already submitted one in the last episode, you can submit new ones, but I've already seen all the ones in the last episodes, and I have saved them. It's just, it may not appear for another 1, 2, 3 episodes before you'll see it, just because how it works. But yeah, that's how you do it in the comments below. But guys, if you are new, I teach you how to make every single banner step by step. Super awesome how to make every single one in this order. This is pretty much the order I do in the video, so the Facebook one is going to be the last one I do, and then this face one is going to be the first. So also, as I always do in the beginning of every episode, I'm just going to tell you what certain things are. The apple is not a normal apple, is the golden notch apple, which is gold blocks around an apple, kind of expensive, but still good. And then also a creeper head. Let me just get one. I like to hold these things for some reason. A creeper head is found by getting a supercharged creeper, a creeper hit by lightning, and having it explode to an extra creeper, another normal creeper. And it will give you one head. It doesn't matter if you explode 50 creepers with one supercharge, you only get one head. Kind of stupid in my opinion, but whatever. We're just going to deal with it. So that's how you do that. So the creepers are kind of expensive. And then also, one more time, I've never showed this, and I'm assuming you guys know what it is, but let's just say. So let's just pretend you have this banner. You have this banner and this banner. This banner is the base banner and this is the final banner. If you go into a crafting table, you place this banner with your red base banner, you will duplicate it and you will get multiple. So that's just a little tip for you guys there. In case you're like, creeper heads is super expensive, I can get one, but I'm gonna need 50. No, you can duplicate it. So without further ado, let us begin the top 10 banner episodes. This episode. So first off, we have this super cool little like mouth. It could be anything. I feel like it's like kind of like a kraken, but this is because I like krakens. So to make this, you're going to need a red base banner with ink dye like this, and you'll get the tint like this. Banner, pink line on the bottom, you will get this. Your banner and ink sac bone meal like this. I can never remember bone meal, even though I've done this episode like 50,000 times. But yeah, there you go, and you'll get this. Bone meal like this with your banner, you'll get this. Bone meal and a vines with your banner, you'll get this. And then just green dye all around with your banner, and boom, you got your super awesome little mouth. Super cool, super cool. I'm not sure if one of you guys submitted that in, but if I didn't write your name or tell your name in the video, I'm so sorry, but that's an awesome banner, thank you. So this one, it looks so stinging cool. Like, I saw this and I had to do it. I found this one and I'm like, wow. Super cool. It doesn't really represent anything. It's not like a face or anything, but you know, still super cool. So to make this banner, you're going to need a white base banner. Then you're going to need ink sacs like this with your banner. You'll get this. Bone meal with your banner. You will get this. A ink sac and an oxide daisy with your banner. You will get this. And bone meal and ink sac, and you will get this. A super cool little, I don't know, it looks kind of like a present or something like that. Super cool, super cool. Alright, so let us continue. Oh man, I got chicks help me. Sorry about the squeaky. Alright, so now we got a super cool dinosaur face. I'm sorry for that little interruption there. So, super cool dinosaur face. I like it a lot. So to make this super awesome dinosaur face, you're going to need a white base banner. You're going to need Oxide Daisy with an ink sac with your banner. You'll get this. Bone meal, light blue dye with your banner, you will get this. Ink sac in the middle with your banner, you will get this. Light blue dye like this with your banner, you will get this. Bone meal like this with your banner, and you will get this. And then light blue dye all around with your banner, and you got your super awesome dinosaur face, perfect for especially like the new movie coming out that I'm super hyped for, Jurassic World. So there you go, you can have a cool little dinosaur if you guys are into that. I actually think you could make a build with this, like if you did some nut clay wool and then put it behind, let me see, and then you put this, I'm sorry, I've never done this before, on there. You can make it like a head. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here, but that's cool. It's just an idea of what you could do with that. Okay, now we have the super awesome, I've done so many skyblocks, but I keep finding super awesome ones that I love and that I'd make myself, and that's pretty much what I do in these banners, something I would make myself. So for the super awesome little skyblock guy, you're going to need a light blue base banner. You're going to need cocoa beans like this with your banner, you'll get this. Lime green dye with your banner, you will get this. Cocoa beans all around the bottom with your banner, you will get this. Light gray dye with your banner, you will get this. Cactus green dye with your banner, and you will get this. And then light blue dye all around with your banner, and boom, you got your super awesome little skyblock tree. Super cool. Definitely something you could label for on, especially if you guys have a server or something. You can label this as the skyblock, like how to get to the skyblock area. That's pretty cool. So here is another super cool banner, and I swear one of you guys submitted it, but I'm sorry, I don't know your name. But this is a cool little a campfire banner, so that's really good. I think I made a tent in a previous episode, so that could go with that. So for the campfire banner, you're going to need a light blue base banner. You're going to put yellow dye all around with your banner. You'll get this. Cactus green dye all around on the bottom with your banner. You'll get this. A wither skeleton skull with cocoa beans with your banner. You'll get this. Red dye with your banner. You'll get this. Light blue dye like this with your banner, and you will get your campfire banner, perfect for campfires or something like that. Although guys, if you haven't seen, I actually show a video of how to make a campfire legitly in survival, and it looks sick. I haven't seen that many people do it, but yeah, it should still work. I think I showed it the first day 1.8 came out, but yeah, check that out, that video, if you want to know how to make another campfire. But yeah, that's cool. So here is the Yin and Yang banner, super cool, very iconic. So to make the Yin and Yang banner, you're going to need a black base banner. You're going to put bone meal in the corner like this with your banner. You'll get this. Ink sac with your banner. You'll get this. Your banner with bone meal, and you will get this. Your banner, ink sacs all on the side with your banner, and you'll get this. Your banner and bone meal on the side, and boom, you got this super cool little Yin and Yang banner. I don't know, that just makes a really good painting. Like, I feel like someone could just have a huge painting place, especially now that this is like episode 15, which means I've showed you guys how to make 150 banners after this. Dang. So here is one that a lot of Star Wars people are gonna like it, and I instantly like, because Star Wars was like my thing, and it's still my thing. So here is the cool little Darth Vader mask, and I love it so stinging much. Thank you so much, Wolvite Plays. Man, that voice break. 1 minute, I need to drink some water. Okay, I'm fine now. Alright, so you're going to need a gray base banner. I think this is gray. Yeah, normal gray, not light gray. You're going to need vines with your banner. You'll get this. Your banner in light blue gray dye with a creeper head. You'll get this. Ink sacs on the bottom with your banner. You'll get this. Ink sacs like this with your banner. You'll get this. Normal gray dye with your banner with like this with your, and you will get this. And the same thing, only with black dye with your banner, you will get this, and that's how you get the little outline by overlaying them. But that's super cool, super awesome. Star Wars. I actually showed you guys how to make a lightsaber in a previous episode. I want to say that was like 2 or 3 episodes ago. That was pretty cool. So you can add this with that collection. So here is a super awesome one. I've already showed you guys how to make a little comment bubble or Twitter bubble thing, but here is like a little heart in the bubble, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's pretty much awesome. So to get this cool little heart text, you're going to need a white base banner, light blue dye on the bottom with your banner. You'll get this. Light blue dye all around with your banner. You'll get this. Bone meal all around your banner, kind of like X or cross. and you'll get this. Bone meal with your banner, you'll get this. I mean, not bone meal, red dye with your banner, you'll get this. And then bone meal with your banner and this. Oh, I thought that was the last step for a second. You'll get this. And then light blue dye on the top. And boom, you got your nice little heart text. Pretty stinking cool. I like it a lot. Thank you for your submission. Okay, so now here's a cool little nuke banner. And I thought that was pretty cool little missile. Technically, I think there's an extra layer, so you could actually add some flames down here if you really wanted, but yeah, there you go. So to make the cool little nuke slash missile banner, you're going to need a normal gray or light gray. Light gray dye, I can't tell the difference for some reason. And then you're going to do a little cross with your bone meal. I mean, I'm saying bone meal when it's not even bone meal. Your ink sacs, and you will get this. You're going to need a bone meal with your banner, you'll get this. Red dye all over the top with your banner, you'll get this. Bone meal on the top with your banner, you'll get this. Light gray dye all around with your banner, and boom, you got your nice little missile. I feel like you could put a creeper head on here too if you did it. If you put a creeper head right in this step, instead of this step, you put like a creeper head or just a cool design and then did this, I think you could put like a little face on it. But yeah, there you go. Super awesome little missile. Perfect for army bases of all sorts. So last but definitely not least, and I figure this is going to be the one that most of you guys really like, is the Facebook banner. And I think it is so cool, especially if you, I don't know, this would work perfectly also on a server. Like if you just label F right there, people will come over to look at it, and then on the right you say your Facebook name. It's perfect for server, I feel. So you're going to need a blue base banner. Bone meal's on the middle line with your banner, you'll get this. Bone meal on the top, up and down like this with your banner, you'll get this. Bone meal on the top right corner, and you will get this. And then loppies all around with your banner, and you'll get this. So actually super easy. I think you can actually add 2 more steps if you want to add some decals, but still super awesome. But guys, that is it for this episode. Another super awesome top 10 banners. As always, I encourage you to leave a like and comment. Put your submissions in the comments below. They're always greatly appreciated. I want to say right now it's a guaranteed that I will look at them. For the most part, I've looked at every single body's submissions, and I've stored them like I said. But once again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next top 10 banners, guys. See you next time. Bye.